I know for a lot of you, this is the first time you've ever heard my voice. And this is the first video that I've ever made for the author page. And sorry for my voice. It's was a rough night last night. A lot of tears, a lot of emotion. Just, it's a roller coaster. A gentleman by the well, let me first by saying, when you have a page like what I have, an author page, you can see when people share the different posts that I create, and you can see what they say when they share it. And I'm moved every time someone shares something that I write or post, because I just can't believe that people like what I say or share, because I'm deeply humbled by it in the first place. But this gentleman by the name of Jeffrey Cobb shared something. He shared one of my posts. It was one of the ones where Keegan had. It's a blurb from the book, and it's where Keegan, our son, who has autism spectrum disorder, is crying out to us, and he says, "God, why did you make me this way?" And Jeffrey writes that he too asked God, "Why did you make him this way?" And he went on to say that it is a lonely, confusing, and a very sad thing to have. And he finished his posting with, "Be grateful that you don't have this condition." And that just hit me really hard, because for people who don't understand what it's like to have autism, or to have autism spectrum disorder, ASD, it's like I have ASD, like my son, and it's exactly what Jeffrey wrote. My whole life, it's like people ask, "Why did you write this book?" It's because of people like Jeffrey. It's because of the young man that took his life last week that I read on a forum. He took his life because he couldn't go on anymore. It's because of my son Keegan, who at 8 years old tried to hang himself. Why would an 8-year-old who's always happy and want to hang himself? Why? I can't speak for Keegan. I'm not in his head. But I can tell you from my experience that my whole life growing up, you're different. You don't look any different. Sometimes you don't even act any different. Because when I was growing up, we didn't have these different diagnoses. sometimes you were just labeled stupid or a bad kid, troublemaker. I was the class clown. That was my thing. I was the class clown. My mom hated it because every year at the awards banquet, she knew what I was going to get. Sorry, Mom. But I always knew I was different. I didn't know why I was different, and it creates this internal struggle, and so you don't know what to do. You don't know why. You don't know anything. So you question everything. You question your own existence. Even on my best days, I wanted to end my life. Even as a child. I know to some people that just makes no sense. If you read the book, if we ever get it published, you'll read things and you'll be like, that makes no sense. Yeah, because to people who don't have this condition, like what Jeffrey Cobb wrote, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that an 8-year-old child wants to hang himself, that he attempted to hang himself. It doesn't make any sense that a smiley, happy kid wanted to hang himself. It makes no sense. That's the point. And this is why I wrote the book. It's because it makes no sense. And there's millions of us out there. Millions of us. And we have to get this word out. We have to get this word out because even on our best days, some of us just want to drive into oncoming traffic for no reason. Things could be going great in our lives, but we still want to end our lives. I can't explain it. My wife has to live with this. I've had cancer twice. I still have it, actually. I bear the scar. I've died. I literally died in front of my wife in the ER. They had to rush her out, close the doors right in front of her face. 6 system failures. I'm still alive. Why? Everyone says this because I have to tell our story. But I can't do it without you. I can't get it across the finish line without your help. I wish I could. I wish I could afford the publishing cost. I wish I could. But many like you, we live paycheck to paycheck. I work for the state of Texas. We only get paid once a month, like many school teachers. And we have to take that paycheck and we have to stretch it all the way across to the end of the month. It's hard, especially on one income. And man alive, I wish I didn't have to ask. Lord knows I wish I didn't have to ask. But I'm asking my friends. I'm asking my family. We have to get this word out. We have to. It's for Jeffrey. It's for Keegan. It's for myself. It's for the young man that died last week, that took his own life. It's because everyone believes that if you see one person with autism or autism spectrum disorder, you've seen them all. That's not the case. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Please go to the Indigo or Indiegogo. I don't even know what it's called because I've never done this before. I've never had to ask for money like this before to write a book, to publish a book. Here we are, we're at 10 minutes on this video. And sadly, people have already turned it off. Family and friends have already turned this off. I know that. But those of you who have stuck with me for 10 minutes and 26 seconds now, please give, share, whatever. It doesn't matter. The gifts start at $5, $15, $25. And yeah, there's a $10,000 gift. It's for a tattoo. Well, yes, I know no one's going to give $10,000. Yes, I know that. It was being silly. But yes, if someone did give $10,000, yes, I would follow through with the tattoo. Even though I have no tattoos, I would do it. You get to pick it. You get to style it. I fly out there. We go out together. We hang out. The whole works. You know. You want me to come out, speak at your church, speak at your organization. I'll preach. I'll teach. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. We'll slash prices on those gifts. We just got to get the word out. We have to. We're here to save lives. This is not a book to just get out there and just to stroke egos. It has nothing to do with egos. It's just to tell a story, just to help others. That's all it is. I love you. I love you. I love you all. I don't know you. Doesn't matter. I love you. Because God loves you. And that's all I need to know. Thanks.